Why did I sell my Charger? Why? What's next? Stay tuned. Hey, what's up YouTube world? It's Ryan from Riding in Style. And today I just wanted to post a short video on answering the question that I've been getting from a few people about why did I sell my Hellcat? You know, it was my dream car. It was a long build up to finally obtaining it. Well, let me just explain a couple of things to you. One, I was considering selling it from last year in 2021. Probably around the fall into the winter time. And it's not that I had to sell it, and I'm thankful for that. I'm blessed that I had owned it. I had the title. I didn't need to sell it. It wasn't because I could no longer afford it, but what ended up happening is sometimes life offers some changes in variables where it almost makes sense to explore other options and other doors. And that's kind of what started to happen, and what I ended up realizing is a couple of things. Once I moved back home here, I was stationed in Texas for a while, and I realized right away that this car is not made for this area. There is nowhere, literally nowhere to enjoy it. There's nowhere to open it up. There's too many vehicles on the road. It's too congested. And you literally just go from a pack of cars to a pack of cars. And I'm not trying to drive at, 1 or 2 in the morning just to have an open road. I've said, what if they reached $10 a gallon or $20 a gallon? Like, is anyone going to be trying to buy a Charger Hellcat, a Ford F-150 Raptor, like any of these high consuming gas engines? No. So with all those things considered, and then I had a couple of investment opportunities that opened up, I decided to sell the Charger. I posted it, and I posted that video as the right buyer came along, and the transaction went through smooth. The financial part of it, I mean, I didn't take a loss. I mean, everything worked out. He got the deal, he wanted, and it worked out. He was a previous Hellcat owner, right? So he got a second chance at owning a Hellcat. From that time till now, I've been getting questions about why'd you sell it? And so what I've already mentioned is some of the reasons, but also I've been waiting. I've been waiting for the time to feel that I made a mistake. Literally just waiting to regret that decision, thinking, boy, did I make a mistake by selling my car? And to be completely honest with you folks, I haven't had that yet. I've been waiting for a time where I would think, man, this would be a perfect time to have had the Hellcat, or it hasn't happened yet. And I've only felt that that was the right decision, even till now. And I don't regret it. So I think what's important is your car cannot define who you are. Now, it does have an influence on how you feel about yourself, and it's how others picture you. Yes, it does. But you cannot let a car define you as, if I don't have it anymore, I feel like I'm not the same person, or I feel like my value isn't as high. If that's the case, there's some soul searching that needs to be done. And so I look at those years that I've got to own the Hellcat, my dream car, as an accomplishment, as a milestone in my life of accomplishments that is something else that I was able to achieve by hard work, sacrifice, and just reinforcing the point that if you work hard, dreams really do come true. And the time came for me to move past that. Now it's on to the next milestone. What's next? That's kind of been the theme for me, is what's next. So with that segue, what's next for the channel? This is a car channel, like I mentioned, and So I have several jobs, and I think I'm debating if I should kind of post a video of who I am, like a little more inside of what I do or whatever. But I haven't. I don't think I'm that important where people want to know who are you, what do you do, what are you about. So still debating on that. But with that said, what's next for the channel is one of my jobs require me to have a vehicle, and you can only use a vehicle for so many years before you need to have it upgraded. So most of you know my daily driver is a Toyota 4Runner, and it is a 2014, so it's already at that 8-year mark, and I needed to upgrade to another vehicle. So I did. This wasn't part of my financial plan at all, but it was kind of one of those things, going back to seeing the trend and the way things are going, that with the shipping issues, with the supply chain disruptions happening, with gas prices going up, I thought it would be a bad idea to wait, because I could technically wait another year, maybe 2. But what will cars look like in a year or 2? What will they cost? Like today, the average price of a car, at least where I live, is around $40,000 for a vehicle that 3 or 4 years ago cost $30,000, maybe $35,000. And it's only getting more expensive. So I did order a vehicle. Let the cat out of the bag. It's not. Anyway, I did order a vehicle that's here where I live. It arrived. Now it's at like the prep center, and I have a ton of mods in line already for that. So it's kind of like starting over again, like a clean sheet of paper, just like I did when I bought my 2015 Dodge Charger that actually started this channel, was making that car mine. And my catchphrase that turned out to be was called "Join the Journey." So I do have a vehicle that's here. Don't get your hopes too high, because it's a vehicle that I already technically own. I essentially just bought the same car. It's just a newer model. However, my customized theme is going to be a little bit different. So that is going to be a new strain of videos upcoming for a new build. And for those of you that are into overlanding, some off-roading, may find it interesting. So stay tuned for that. Also, I did put a deposit down and reserved 2 separate trucks, and that's kind of the future down the road when they become available. Electric trucks. What do you think I invested in terms of an electric truck? There's 2. So go ahead, leave a comment below and tell me, what kind of electric truck do you think Riding in Style reserved? I'm curious to hear. If any of you put like I don't even know, some ridiculous truck, don't do that, all right? Think about it. What are some pretty neat upcoming electric trucks? So I'm curious to read your comments. Anyway, that is the future. But the near future is this vehicle I ordered, and there's going to be a build for that. Like I said, that's kind of going to be the evolution of this channel, is switching over from high performance, strictly Mopar, to off-roading. Now, if I could find a way to put a Hellcat engine or something close in this vehicle, I'd be squared away. I did look into it. There is a supercharger for this vehicle. I think the brand was Magnuson, but I don't know if they've made it for this particular year model. I think it kind of stopped around like 2019. So we'll see if that works. Let's be honest, I probably won't be supercharging this car. It's just interesting to think about. But anyway, I'm curious to hear what your thoughts are. I really thank you guys for staying tuned, watching this channel. I know I haven't been posting a lot of videos because I wasn't driving the Hellcat around. I'm not doing donuts. I'm not doing burnouts. I don't drive like that, right? I don't do the things that other YouTubers do with their high performance cars. So it's going to be interesting. And I thank you guys for your time. Stay tuned. This is Ryan from Riding in Style.